An astounding exposure by the James Webb Space Telescope has gotten the notice of laid-out specialists. Odd lights, seeming like cityscapes, have been tracked down in space around 7 trillion miles from Earth. These astounding lights, overflowing from the exoplanet Proxima Centauri b, the nearest known exoplanet to Earth, have invigorated hypotheses about the chance of extraterrestrial life. The telescope's emphasis on Proxima Centauri b uncovered these splendid lights, bringing up the issue of whether they could flag the presence of an extraterrestrial human progress. Go along with us as we investigate how the James Webb Space Telescope recognized these magnificent peculiarities and how could affect how we might interpret life past Earth. For quite a long time, specialists and general society the same have restlessly anticipated any touch of life outside our planetary group, and this new disclosure has sent shockwaves through standard science. The James Webb Space Telescope, while checking the universe and sending key information back to Earth, distinguished surprising lights that appear to enlighten a far-off city on Proxima Centauri b. The conceivable presence of an extraterrestrial city on this close-by exoplanet has left specialists both perplexed and thrilled, as it could give the actual proof of insightful life they have long looked for. Assuming these lights are for sure what they seem, by all accounts, to be, it would propose that cutting-edge developments in space are just now being perceived by mankind. As NASA engineers peer into these far-off city-like lights, they can't resist the urge to consider how long they have been sparkling in space, trusting that people will foster the innovation expected to distinguish them. David Ruler, a space expert from Columbia College, portrayed Proxima Centauri b as an especially captivating planet to study due to its striking warming examples, which contrast fundamentally from those of other rough planets. Not at all like regular planets that ingest daylight and transmit infrared radiation, Proxima Centauri b shows an infrared mark unmistakable from its host, Proxima Centauri, making it an ideal objective for the James Webb Space Telescope. The telescope's capacity to identify infrared frequencies has made it the ideal instrument for noticing Proxima Centauri b's warm discharges and uncovering mysteries about its environment. Specialists are presently utilizing the James Webb Space Telescope to additionally examine the secrets of Proxima Centauri b, zeroing in on its air parts and the potential for tenability. The telescope's infrared responsiveness permits it to look at what happens in the world's night side, catching even the slightest light emissions in the immense grandiose murkiness. This capacity is critical for deciding if the supposed city lights on Proxima Centauri b are genuinely fake. Each counterfeit light in the universe can be recognized by the telescope as long as it falls inside a particular recurrence range, making the James Webb Space Telescope a significant instrument in the journey for extraterrestrial life. Proxima Centauri b has an intriguing connection between its divine qualities and surface cooperations. The exoplanet encounters consistent day-night cycles, like those on the planet, with its day side retaining sun-based energy and its night side cooling quickly. The temperature variances on Proxima Centauri b, impacted by its environmental piece, offer a convincing subject for additional review. Assuming the planet comes up short on climate, the temperature distinction among constantly would be outrageous, while an environment would direct these varieties. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its unrivaled infrared imaging capacities, is obviously fit to inspect these warm discharges and give experiences into the planet's environmental properties. Curiously, the circle of the James Webb Space Telescope around Earth lines up with Proxima Centauri b's orbital period, permitting persistent perceptions of its day-in and day-out cycles inside 11.2 Earth days. Assuming that Proxima Centauri b in all actuality does without a doubt have a climate, the following stage will be to evaluate its substance structure to decide whether it could uphold life. Markers like oxygen, water fume, and methane would recommend that the planet has livable circumstances. In any case, recognizing these parts requires cautious examination of light going through the planet's air, a difficult errand in any event, for a telescope as cutting-edge as the James Webb. While the James Webb Space Telescope has its impediments, particularly in recognizing free oxygen, a basic mark of life, it stays a significant resource for concentrating on the climatic states of far-off exoplanets. Specialists are likewise anticipating future ground-based observatories, like the Very Enormous Telescope, ELT, set to start tasks in 2028. The ELT will offer further bits of knowledge into the climatic elements of far-off exoplanets, supplementing the disclosures made by the James Webb Space Telescope. In spite of its ongoing restrictions, the James Webb Space Telescope keeps on assuming a critical part in our excursion to uncover the secrets of far-off exoplanets. Its capacity to dissect the slightest hints of light from distant planets considers a more clear evaluation of their climates and the potential forever. In any case, this attempt accompanies its own difficulties, as specialists should separate gases created by natural cycles from those delivered by topographical action, like volcanic emissions. The James Webb Space Telescope addresses the very front of logical progression in the investigation of exoplanets, with its perceptions offering a brief look at the perplexing revelations that look for us as we push the limits of how we might interpret the universe. As we dive further into space, the telescope will keep on giving significant information on far-off universes, assisting us with noting the secrets of these faraway planets. A long time back, the domain past our planetary group was generally obscure. From that point forward, space experts have recognized more than 4,000 exoplanets circling far-off stars, exhibiting the degree of human inventiveness. However, NASA sees these revelations as just the tip of the vast ice shelf, with trillions of exoplanets as yet anticipating disclosure. Not entirely settled to investigate these unfamiliar universes, stargazers desire to find extraterrestrial conditions where humanity has never wandered. Throughout the long term, there have been looks at trust in the quest for extraterrestrial life. For instance, when the Galileo shuttle visited Jupiter, its spectroscopic instrument distinguished an extraordinary ghastly mark, proposing the presence of extraterrestrial vegetation, the first biosignature showing life known to man. This biosignature, known as the vegetation red edge, VRE, mirrors light in a way that could uncover the presence of outsider life. The James Webb Space Telescope, furnished with the VRE, is supposed to uncover the privileged insights of extraterrestrial conditions by planning the orbital boundaries of possibly livable planets inside their stars' tenable zones. Once recognized, the VRE could give huge proof in the quest for clever life past Earth. As daylight goes through a planet's climate, the light is consumed by iotas and particles, making an unmistakable otherworldly example that can be dissected through spectroscopy. This example fills in as an extraordinary finger impression, permitting specialists to decipher the barometrical synthesis of far-off planets. It is conjectured that the James Webb Space Telescope could distinguish light as it enters a planet's air, offering experiences into the planet's climatic science. Earth-sized planets with environments wealthy in carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and oxygen might have the option to help life, while the shortfall of specific mixtures could demonstrate elective types of life or high-level human advancements. Intensifies like chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, which are manufactured and utilized for refrigeration and modern purposes, could act as markers of extraterrestrial progressions. In the event that the James Webb Space Telescope were to identify these mixtures on another planet, it could areas of strength for give of outsider life. Albeit the telescope presently has restrictions in distinguishing explicit components, it stays a fundamental device for considering exoplanets and propelling comprehension we might interpret the universe. Later on, specialists desire to lessen the splendor of light from a planet's host star, taking into consideration better perception of the weak light reflected from the actual planet. They intend to accomplish this by utilizing inside covers or huge outer satellites, similar as utilizing an umbrella to shut out daylight, accordingly limiting the splendor of the host star. Future telescopes will actually want to concentrate on the weak hints of light from far-off exoplanets all the more successfully, prompting a more clear investigation of their environments and their capability to help life. This advancement will assist stargazers with recognizing gases delivered by life and those produced by topographical cycles. Indeed, even as analysts work to refine their strategies for considering exoplanets, they keep on investigating the universe looking for indications of something going on under the surface. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its unrivaled capacities, offers a brief look into the fate of room investigation and the potential disclosures that look for us as we keep on pushing the limits of our insight. As we become better prepared to comprehend the mind-boggling activities of the universe and our place inside it, the mission to find life past Earth proceeds. In spite of many years of looking, specialists still can't seem to track down conclusive proof of life past Earth. Be that as it may, the journey proceeds, driven by humankind's persevering through interest in whether we are separated from everyone else in the universe. For a really long time, people have contemplated whether they are the main savvy creatures in presence, an unanswered inquiry that waits right up till now. The James Webb Space Telescope is only one of many instruments being utilized to look for extraterrestrial developments, as specialists FOC.